Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. I have been nominated to do this question thing for the some of the junk journal YouTubers, and I think it is going to be fun. You may be bored out of your mind, but I'm enjoying watching the ones of other people who have been nominated. So here goes. There's nothing terribly exciting, but here goes anyway. My name is Julie San Miguel. I am, this isn't a question, but I'm old. I'm retired. We're empty nesters. Our youngest just graduated college in May. We have a brand new grandbaby. Our kids, a fun fact, our kids are 14 and a half years apart. Same marriage. We were married 3 years when our son was born, and we were married 17 years by the time our daughter was born. And that just proves, if ever you wondered, that God has a sense of humor. So that has definitely given us an interesting life. And now she has graduated college, and our son has thankfully given us a new grandbaby. So we're just as happy as we can be with all of that. Anyway, that was all free. My YouTube channel is I Am Scrappin' Happy, and I picked the name because scrapping is kind of like well, I used to do scrapbooks for people, and my name was Scrappin' Happy. So I just kind of expanded it a little because I consider this in the same arena, even though I like it a whole lot better. Junk journaling has stolen my heart, but you use scraps and pieces, parts, and just kind of scrapping happy. So it makes me happy. It keeps me out of trouble and keeps me from being bored, and that's a good thing all the way around. My fave YouTubers. Now, I know that I'm going to forget somebody because I watch a lot, many people. But DearJulieJulie, I can't go to bed if I hadn't watched her at least once during the day. Nik the Booksmith, I'm a Cool Mom, Artie Mays, DeLygirl1961, Lindsey Zenor, Tracy Fox, Bonny and Clive, McBay, Gayle Agostinelli, oh gosh, Linda Israel. I know I'm leaving out a bunch, and I'm sorry, but there's just so many, and there's ones that I'm just hearing about, watching these things that I've never heard of before. So oh my goodness, I'm gonna have even more to watch. My favorite color is purple, but one of my favorite things to work with is the ocean colors, the blues and teals and sagey greens, and all that gorgeousness. I love all of that. My favorite tools: scissors, my tiny attacher, inks and blending tools. Either the makeup brush ones, or the blending tool, or foam, those foam ball things, whatever. I love inks, and I don't do a lot or necessarily gravitate towards the vintage. I like different colors. I like colors that kind of coordinate or go with whatever I'm doing. The color schemes, I like that. I'm not always headed towards the brown, though I do love the brown, and I have the brown. And I keep picking this up because I thought I would cut while I'm just sitting here, as I feel really silly just sitting here. But I can't talk and cut at the same time. So anyway, my paper trimmer, I love it. I use it all the time. And I guess, I don't know. I don't have a magic tool that I can't live without. I do use my bone folder a lot, and you know, I got several different kinds of scissors. I don't know. I got a punch board. I use that, but it's not something I use all the time. I do have a scoreboard, and I need that. That's a good thing for me to have, because I get crooked, you know. But I don't know. I don't have a magic. You know, I did. You know, yeah. Never mind. Never mind. I do love my sewing machine, but okay. Where does my love of crafting come from? When I was a kid, my mom was crafty, and very recyclable, a recycler and repurposer. Because, you know, like I said, I'm old. She's even older. She was born during the Depression, and that woman can stretch stuff. And so she made all kinds of cool stuff out of stuff we had around. So it was interesting. And then my grandmother sewed, and I have an aunt who sewed. And I have an aunt right now who has a crafty shop, and she's amazing. If I can get the name, I will put it in the description. You need to see her stuff. She's amazing. So I don't know, it just kind of was always there. But I don't recall really doing a lot of crafting until I had my first son. And he's 35, so that was, you know, a couple years ago. And when I was a kid, my thing was scrapbooking. Not like today's scrapbooking, but the old manila paper in the book scrapbooking, where you would, you know, bring home your corsage and smack it in the book. Or, you know, I had a drinking straw that this cute boy drank out of, and I brought it home and put it in my scrapbook. So, I mean, that's the kind of scrapbooking I did back then. And that is more like today's junk journal to me. That may be why I fell so crazy in love with junk journaling, is because it threw me right back to my roots, where you put stuff. You know, not today's scrapbooking is pictures, which are wonderful, and some memorabilia, but not. It's just the way I do it. You know, it isn't like it was when I was a kid. So I really love junk journals. It is my heartbeat. I love it. I see things and I'm like, ooh, you know, if you're, you know what I'm going to say. If you're a junk journaler, you do the same thing. You look at something and you go, oh, I can make a cover out of that. That could be the base of my cover, or that could be put right up on that page and become a flip. That could be, I mean, I just see things now in a way that I never did before, and I actually kind of like it. Very, very special and fun. So I guess the answer to when did I start crafting would have been after I had my son, but I didn't, and then 22 years ago, before my daughter was born, I started scrapbooking. Like, met a lady who sold close to my heart, and was just gobsmacked because there was stickers and background paper, and you know, it was just amazing. And so I did that for years and years. I did books for other people, and it was just my favorite hobby, and kept me busy and kept me out of trouble, mostly. And then 3.5 years ago, my daughter sent me a link, a YouTube link, and said, you've got to watch this. All right. Well, it was a bullet journal link, and I lost my mind. I'm very organized, and I'm always making lists, and I'm always checking them out, but I'll make a list and I'll put it somewhere, or I'll write it over here and I'll never find it again. So to have, you know, why didn't I think of this myself? But to have it all in one place was amazing. And so of course I went absolutely overboard and had to draw stuff, which I don't draw very well, and so it was kind of amusing. But I mean, I had to do all the things and all the charts and all the stuff, and I've pared it way down over the 3 years and gotten it exactly like I like it. It's very low-key, very minimal, but colorful, and I love it. And I get very confused and forgetful and mixed up, and so I need it, and so it's a very good thing for me to have. But one day I was binge watching everything I could get my hands on bullet journals, and I stumbled across I'm a Cool Mom, and I'm telling you, my world changed. I head over heels in love with junk journals, and she was so fabulous, such a good teacher, and so real, and so, you know, it's not a big deal if you mess up, don't worry about it. It's, you know, it just was relaxed and fun, and look what you can do, and you can do this, and don't be afraid, you can do this kind of thing. And so I just I went nuts and became a junk journaler. And I can't imagine ever not doing this, actually. I'm sure my friends are going, oh, please don't give me another book. Please. I don't need another one. My daughter's like, oh, mother, no, I don't need another junk journal. But she's always polite. But that's a really good idea, but I don't need another junk journal. So, anyway, let's see. I'm going off again. Let's see. All right, we got when I started crafting. And my favorite craft, I've sewed. I don't paint. Have no artistic, like drawing, painting type, even just pretty black backgrounds. No, I can't. That is just not a skill I have. But I draw. No, what did I say? Sew, paper crafting. Oh, goodness. Scrapbooking. Guess that's about it. I like doing things like parties, like decorating and coming up with easy and cute and very inexpensive ways to decorate and use things. I enjoy that, but I don't know if that's a craft. Anyway, but I guess my favorite thing so far in my life is the junk journals. And I don't know if I answered all the questions as they are numbered out, but I got all my answers out. Yeah, pretty sure. So anyway, if I forgot something and you really want to know, put it in the comments and I'll do my best. I'm going to nominate Dear Julie Julie and DelyGirl1961. They may have already been nominated because I am a few days behind. But this was fun. If you're still there, thank you for listening to me rambling on. And I am going to cut this out now because, you know, I'm done. All right, thanks a lot.